Muric reacts as Catholic bishop sends warning to Supreme Court. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The Muslim rights concern Muric has raised objections to the warning issued by Catholic bishops to the judiciary regarding the expected appeal from the opposition parties to the Supreme Court over the 2023 presidential election dispute. Following the tribunal decision to uphold President Bola Tinubu'S election and dismiss the petition filed by Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and P2B of the Labour Party, both candidates expressed their intent to challenge the tribunal's ruling at the highest court. In response, the Catholic bishop urged the court not to compromise the law in favor of any party. Archbishop Lucas Iwejuru Ugoji, president of the Catholic Bishop Conference of Nigeria (CBCN), conveyed this warning during the commencement of the 2023 Second Plenary Assembly of the CBCN in Abuja on Sunday. However, in a statement on Tuesday, Muric's executive director, Prof. Ishaq Akintola, asserted that the bishop's stand was insincere, exhibited double standard, displayed bias against those who won the case at the tribunal, and amounted to an attempt to intimidate Supreme Court judges. Muric finds the bishop's stand on the verdict pregnant with insincerity, double standard, and bias against the defendant. In particular, we find the bullying of the Supreme Court judges debasing, denigrating, and totally unacceptable. It is a manifestation of insincerity for the bishop to first reject the tribunal verdict and to follow it up by warning the Supreme Court judges not to bend the law in favor of anyone. It simply means the bishop spoke with a mindset. They have a favorite. They have a candidate, and what they mean is this: oh, yeah, judges of the Supreme Court, the tribunal has ruled in favor of someone, but we have rejected it because the judges adopted a dismissive approach. We therefore warn you ahead, your ruling will be rejected by us if it also fails to favor our candidate, as Akintola said. He expressed astonishment when the bishop referred to a judgment document spanning over 798 pages as a dismissive approach, pointing out that the extensive document led many lawyers to nod off in court, given that it took 14 hours to deliver. The leader of Muric noted that as leaders, the bishop fell short in advising the opposition against engaging in cyberbullying, making threats, issuing insults, resulting to abuse, and resulting to blackmail. Perhaps the bishops are comfortable when judges and members of the family are threatened and when pictures of people's children are sent to them as threats. Instead of speaking out against this bohemian attitude, the bishop decided to set bad precedent by sending a chilling warning to the judges of the Supreme Court for deciding to issue this judgment, and for warning the highly revered judges of the Supreme Court. The bishop have proved that they are worse than the obedient. There is no difference between that warning and the threat issued by the obedient. By issuing that warning, the bishop became impediment to a free democracy. It is not only a tyrannical government that can be a threat to the independence of the judiciary and its freedom, a belligerent citizen as well as any arrogant institution or group, whether social or spiritual, that proves unwilling to submit to the rule of law can equally constitute cogs in the wheel of freedom of the judiciary, Akintola said. He said that the bishop's action is calculated to coerce the judges to make judicial pronouncements that will favor their favorite candidate. He said the Muric charges judges of the Supreme Court to ignore the veiled threats from the Catholic bishop and to confront the case brought before them with truth, strength, vigor, and faith. Anyway, I have never for once taken this Muric man serious because he's the only person. This man now is like he's the only person that realizing only I'm the Muric himself said go. Yes, I don't see anybody He's the only one always coming out to speak. Others they come outside, they talk their own. Him come outside specifically one reply the Catholic bishop, making clap for himself. Religion and tribalism is far more better and preferable to Nigeria than good governance. Good governance is a dream for Nigerians. Good governance is impossible for us because of religion and tribalism. Since Nigerians are so entitled, since Nigerians are so sentimental to tribe and religion, it is better to divide this nation. Let every tribe or region stay alone. A home that has no single vision can never progress. This backing door called Muric has no personal vision other than opposing camp. I tell you, no jokes, no capping. See, others they come, they give their own opinion. No? He can't make sure say wait, as Catholic bishop talk, he reply them. And I'm not saying don't turn to reply of Catholic bishop. He doesn't possess his own opinion. A worthless Arab slave. No. Don't do that. Don't have such opinion about him. Who doesn't dress like a Nigerian, a prof of Arabic language. Okay. Why are these Christians intimidating and harassing the judiciary because of Obi? What do you mean by Christians? Did they want to cause a religious war in this country? As earlier prescribed by P2B? Please don't allow it to happen no, because we are committed into interreligious marriages. Sabi. Religious leaders should avoid politics, for it is a game without religious rules. Work on your members more than politicians should not pull them into their political world. Religious leaders should pray for the country and everything that has to do with the government. Religious leaders are gods in Nigeria, more than the real God. They are the Nigerian real problem. Clergy has no business in politics. All parties are supposed to be yours. Flee from all appearances of evil. Pastors should stay away from politics and offer unbiased advice where it is necessary, same as imams and other Islamic clergies as well. This man called Ishak and his terrorist organization called Muric will not cease to amuse me. The thing is, he's the only one. I never ever see say, okay, maybe in vice or in secretary, or he's always the one coming out to say this thing. Okay. Muric director can't tell her what to call yourself. Anything that concerns the Christians will kill you if you don't mind your business. Because the thing is, this man is always coming out to oppose the. Now one then talk. He will never ever come outside and say anything that is void of the Catholic did this one, the religion did this one, they did this one, did this one. And it is very bad. Everything is now an intimidation to the court. Comments as fair as advising the Supreme Court not to compromise the appeal become intimidation. Now because then they're guilty now. A clean conscience no dey fear when if somebody come threaten you and you be clean, your mind dey clean. No go take am as anything. Because you couldn't know say the person that accused you, if you know do. Now person will be say the accused of, except maybe the person don't they harass you with the accusation. They talk am every day and every time before they won't come make that accusation become your reality. More 2 seconds, I don't change them for you. I don't clear you. Or even if you did there outside, clear you, tell you, say, see this way they do. You know, try next time. I go make sure say stick well. So next time, before you go do and you go think well. Alright, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy.